Ladies and gentlemen, here with another awesome interview. Mr. Murray, right? The goat himself. I've worked with him with a couple interviews, or actually just one, which was the psychedelic porn crumpets back in May, which was super cool, a dream interview. And recently, I saw Osees, and I've been keeping up with Levitation and these festivals and these lineups. And Osees brought a bunch of really cool bands with them to do this 4-day residency at a Hotel Vegas in Austin. And I was paying attention, just looking around, making sure I know all the names and stuff. And then suddenly I get an email from Mr. Murray himself saying, you want to do an interview with this crazy cool band? And I'm like, hell yeah. So here we are with the entire band, which is super cool. Grocery Bag, welcome to the show. How y'all feeling?
Pretty good.
Good,
Good.
good.
Awesome. How's tech? Or yeah, y'all are in Austin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How was that?
it's it feels like summer in November, so it's still hot. It needs to start cooling down soon because
Yeah.
it's just unbearable.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So I'm in Atlanta and we always have a fake fall where for a week it'll be like freezing and then it goes back to being hot as hell. So that happened and now we're finally getting into like the cooler months. It was like a 60 today. So it felt really nice out.
that's
Yeah.
really nice.
I
Yeah,
think we're still at 80 right now.
yeah,
Well,
we're still at
80.
these.
it's been getting cold on some nights, but that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Rough time.
Insane. So first of all, I have to congratulate you on having that awesome show with OCs and also with Static Mirage, right?
Yeah.
So run me through that, right? Is that is it a EP?
Yeah. It's a
Awesome.
3-song EP.
Yeah.
About 9 minutes in length. Just a couple songs that we
Yeah.
had to get off our chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how
Good.
did it go writing that?
Um, well, I guess we sort of just wrote each song sort of one by one and just
Yeah.
we're playing a few of them live for a very long time. And
Yeah.
this summer, before we went on tour, we were like, we should probably record these so we have something to put out around like our OC show.
Uh,
Just sort of like try and coordinate those releases and shows and whatnot. And so we just hit the studio for a couple days with our boy Jackson Baker and knocked them on out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I've really been loving it. And then how did the OC show go? Because that's like a major accomplishment.
We had our friend Ollie that reached out to us and was like, "Hey, you guys are playing the show with OCs," and I was just like, "All right, we're on." Didn't even ask like, "Hey, you guys good to play the show?" It's like, "No, you guys are playing," and we're just like, "Perfect."
Yeah,
So, yeah, it was great, and they put a lot of the local acts on for Levitation, which was really cool to see everyone on it.
that was a super fun show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, because me and John go kind of back because I interviewed him in like it was my third interview ever,
Oh,
which is
nice.
like a major accomplishment that his publicist trusted me with. I had no videos out and he trusted me. And then I did it and it went mega viral or viral for me. And then like 2 weeks ago, they came to Atlanta and I got to see him with a local Atlanta band. And it was so insane. Like the pit was crazy. My friend got bitten.
Oh,
Like
oh
it was
God.
incredible. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I actually watched your OC's interview a couple months ago uh,
Oh,
after we had heard about our levitation show coming up, and I was just like going through like the list of like all the Zoom interviews that John did back at the time. And I clicked on yours, and I love that you guys were talking about like Sharknado, Upchuck, um, yeah, Hot Lana. I thought that was kind of funny.
yeah, yeah.
Good stuff right there.
I appreciate it. Yeah, Upchuck was the opener for OCs, and they were like crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The front woman kept getting water and spitting on us, and then there were a couple like hardcore moshers in the pit that were like throwing fists. And then
Yeah.
I got an interview with them in January, so unreleased. I'll be speaking to them in person in a couple months, which is super exciting.
Awesome.
Nice.
And did you guys get to go in the pit for OCs?
Oh my God.
Uh,
No, that was, honestly, that was my first time seeing the OCs ever. So
Yeah.
I was just like watching from behind John's like noise table, sort of just like,
Uh-huh.
what the hell is this? Crazy. He's such a nutty guy.
Yeah, I guess I kind of went through the crowd. I was taking photos too on the side stage, so I had to like jump from both ends of the stage, but like go whole crowd, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah. Our
Do you do
buddy,
photography?
I do, yeah, I do concert photography.
That's so cool. I'm interviewing King Gizzard at their Atlanta show, and my friend does like car photography. Thank you. Yeah, he does car photography, and their manager got him photo passes,
Oh,
so
nice.
he's gonna be doing some photography for the Atlanta show, which is super cool.
Yeah, no, it's fun. I love it. It was cool playing a set and then immediately like going and taking.
I can imagine. I mean, I feel like the photography is so important to like the aftermath of a show because a good show you don't take any pictures at. Like a really good show, you can't get your phone out.
Yeah.
And that happened to me with Osees. And so getting to like scroll through Instagram and seeing these photographers do incredible pictures was like awesome. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like we've met so many like incredible photographers just from like the small little Austin like music festivals that we have, like Levitation, Psych Fest, and like Free Week, Hot Summer Nights. There's so many like talented people that just come down for all the music here. It's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, my dad is actually going to be in Austin in a week for some work stuff. But I mean, I've never been to Texas or that area, you know, but I've really been wanting to go. Like, how's the music scene there?
It is so vibrant.
Yeah.
It's flourishing for sure. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really get into it till probably like 2022, 2023, but like I feel pretty ingrained in it and it's insane. It's
Yeah.
just shows every night, everywhere. We have like Psych Fest, Levitation, got ACL, South by Southwest.
Yeah, there's so much going on.
It's like everybody just has to like stop in Austin, to like sort of leave their mark.
Yeah.
And I've been like snooping through and looking at the lineups, and it's always so crazy. Like, you guys truly get the best acts.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous because we never, like, for my taste, right? I always want a little bit of everything, and we never really get that for our festivals. Like, they're good and they're fun, but it's not like Psych Fest was crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
just reading that lineup, every single band, I knew every single band on that. That's crazy.
it's nutty. I mean, we've been to Shaky Knees Festival before, and like
Yeah.
that has a really good mix of everything.
Mm.
But like, yeah, Austin is like really good at like curating to like the psych bands.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is really like we're so lucky to be down here.
Oh yeah, and Shaky Knees is like our pride and joy. That
Yeah.
is the one festival I wholeheartedly trust that they always get the lineup right. And it's kind of scary because they haven't really, they've been pretty inactive. And this is usually the time where they drop their lineup and stuff. And they've the zero. So I'm kind of scared that we may have lost Shaky Knees because I was supposed to interview their founder. Um, and it's been just teeter-tattering on like the schedule and everything. So I'm really, I'm praying that we don't lose that too. Because if we lose Shaky Knees, Atlanta has nothing. Like,
Yeah.
there's no music festivals here.
That would suck a lot. Shaking Knees is
It was
really
a lot
great.
of fun, yeah.
Yeah. We also Levitation almost went away
Actually?
years ago, or I guess it was Psych Fest. It used to be at this old venue called Carson Creek,
Uh,
and apparently they didn't pay or like they didn't buy like the insurance package in case it got rained out,
Oh yeah.
and it got completely rained out, and so they almost had to stop doing it after that because I think they lost a bunch of money.
that
But
is
still have it.
scary. Yeah,
Yeah.
few. Because Desert Days up in California.
Oh
Yeah.
man, they're struggling. I
Man.
feel so bad.
It was terrible because I interviewed Phil for like promo for Desert Days, and he was talking about how excited he was, and the lineup was gonna be great. And it came out, and I thought the lineup was pretty damn good, but
Really good.
Really
it
good.
sucks. It faded away. I'm praying that California will get it back in 25 or 26. But
Yeah. They also have what do they have over there? They have some cool psych stuff in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Freak Out
Yeah,
Fest.
oh yeah,
And I think it's called just like Psych Out Fest or something.
Something.
But yeah, I know they have some good smaller stuff down there that will probably be around for a while. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, the two hotspots I've been meaning to go to. I mean, I'm 14, right? I can't travel or anything, but I've been really wanting to go to Austin and then like Los Angeles, just because the venues. Like, I know, what's it? Hotel Vegas is 21 plus, but I
Yeah.
want to go to Hotel Vegas so badly. It looks so cool. And like in Atlanta, we have the Earl, which is 21 plus, which kills me because they get every single good band, like A Place to Raise Strangers, who
Yeah.
I interviewed and they were in town and I was like trying to go, but it's 21 plus. And then Earth and Boris and what's the other one? Juju. Like all these good bands play the 21 plus spot and it kills me.
I feel like there's always one venue in each city that like curates to
Everyone.
like the psych bands and whatnot. Like Vegas is ours, yours is the Earl.
Mhm.
Is like probably like Baby's All Right.
Yeah.
What else is there? I
The
don't know.
Lodge Room, right?
The Lodge
Big
Room.
Holly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's crazy cool places. So
I know everywhere. And have you guys ever played Atlanta?
no,
No, we
We
were.
wanted to.
we
Yeah.
wanted to. Where were we gonna play?
I don't know.
I think it was just more of the idea of wanting to play there. I don't know if
Yeah.
the venue
Yeah.
part quite yet, but
Yeah,
we'll definitely have to hit it on our next tour
yeah.
that we booked.
Would love to stop in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I think you guys would really love it. I mean, we have like a different scene because it's mixed in with, the rap and jazz and R&B, but it is so fun and like the food is great everywhere. And like there's tacos and right before the OC show, we went to get some hot chicken and their keyboardist was just hanging out getting hot chicken. Like it's also integrated and crazy and so fun.
Yeah, I remember when we went to Chicken's, we ordered like a shit ton of pizza
Oh
one
my
night.
God.
That was a funnel cake.
No,
That was
that was
it.
Desert Days.
No, that wasn't Shaky.
That was
We
a
definitely
Shaky.
did it both.
Yeah, we did
Oh,
it at
did?
both
Yeah.
festivals.
I love
Oh,
that so much.
Get like those fried Oreo things at was that at Shaky? I think.
Probably. I remember the
Oh,
popsicles.
I can
remember the
remember.
funnel cake
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh my
God, just laying on the
That
ground. That was a hot item.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
When did you guys play Shaky?
We didn't play. We went.
We just went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Saw a lot of cool
Giz was
bands
playing.
there.
yeah, we
Yeah.
wanted to go see King Gizzard, so
It was like King Gizzard, Am on the Sniffers, Acid Dad was there.
Garden.
Yeah, the
the
Garden.
garden.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
Green
don't know.
Day.
Green
Yeah,
Day.
Green Day was there. Yeah, that was fun.
what a crazy lineup.
Out of the
Coins.
Coin, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Coin.
That was awesome.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, I got my mom to go to one day of Shaky Knees because she could only it's too expensive. We couldn't really, like 4 days or 3 days is a lot. So we got the one day ticket and my friends Dinosaur Jr. were playing a late night set until 2 a.m. So I was already gonna be there hanging out with them and I was like, well, I might as well get some tickets and see some shows. And it was so much fun. And like I was on the barricade to see Queens of the Stone Age and we saw Weezer and then afterwards like partying until 2 with like these 50-year-old like dad rockers. It was just so much fun. Like it's so memorable.
That's great. Do you know Dinosaur Jr.? Like, have you met? That's crazy.
I interviewed Lou a couple months back and we just stayed in touch and he was playing Atlanta and I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And then yeah, it was funny because I took some friends with me and my name's Jay and my biggest guitar mascot ever is Jay Maskus. And I was like thinking of all the questions I could ask him and hanging out with him. But when I got there, I mean, he was just kind of like living and he just stumbled away and he's very quiet. But I ended up really hanging out with Lou and Murph, their drummer, because they're very loud, or not very loud, but very vibrant and like they talk a lot. So we were just hanging out and sitting on the floor and like eating, and it was a great time.
That's
Nice.
awesome. Our friend, oh my goodness. Yeah, Jude had the same experience. He wanted to get like 2 of his record signs by what's his name? Jay, yeah. And he was just like super quiet and like our friend was like pretty shy and like he opened for Dinosaur Jr. and like he didn't get his record signed. It was kind of sad, but he was like super content with even just like opening for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so down to earth. And like, I remember the issue was because we got there like 5 minutes before the show was going to happen and they didn't have enough backstage passes for us. My mom was like, I'll take one for the team because she doesn't really know Dinosaur Jr. So she's kind of like stood there at the end of the show and, they're like packing up and kind of pushing everyone out. And so she's just there and their manager's helping up pack shit up because it's like a really small venue that they were playing. And he saw my mom and he was like, well, come on, are you gonna leave or what? And she was like telling him that we were backstage, and he was like, oh, just come with me. And she somehow like got an all access pass, and then he just took her backstage to our room, which is like so random. And, like, I don't know, those memories really make it for me.
That's great.
Yeah.
Have you guys had any like crazy backstage memories like that?
Oh,
Tenacious.
oh yes, I gotta meet Jack Black. One time. This isn't like a grocery bag thing, but I gotta meet Jack Black backstage one time at a Tenacious D show. Because I work at a UT's student-led radio station KVRX, and my friend got us these backstage passes. Um, and I thought they were just like free tickets or whatever. I didn't think they were gonna get us to like behind the fucking like the stage or whatever. But like after the show, they took us back there, like, and he's just like standing up on this deck, like eating a hot dog, like slowly eating everybody and whatnot. And I'm just like shaking and like, oh my God, it's fucking Jack Black. I love Jack Black, but that was awesome. Yeah.
Dude, the one I was thinking about was meeting Amy and then
Oh yeah.
Shaky Knees. I met her at Hotel Vegas because they were playing with our friends Dice Bits, and after the show, I was hanging out with everyone, and I told Amy, I was like, "Yeah, I'm flying out this weekend to go see you guys at Shaky Knees," and she's like, "Oh, you want to take photos? Like, I'll get you a press badge." And so she was just like, "Here, message me," and so I messaged her, and then she got me like a press badge, and then their manager was like, "Okay, you're gonna be the only one all access for the pit, like to stay after the other photographers." And then I ended up using that pass to get on stage with King Gizzard. And I saw these guys all up in the front row, and I was just like, "Hey." That was pretty fun. But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so cool. I've been trying to get Kyle from Tenacious D on my show for so long, and
Yeah.
nothing ever happened out of it. And now he's kind of like exiled from the band or whatever. But I'm so hoping I can get him on my show. Like I'm praying because he's like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah. There's no way that shit will ever stand. Like, I feel like I don't know, like Tenacious D, they're too old to be like, to just like vanish. Like, they have to come back, I feel like. I don't know.
They're too important for the culture, Like
Yeah,
society's gonna stop without Tenacious D. It's gonna go to a halt.
exactly.
And now onto maybe some more on topic stuff with grocery bag, right? So, and I'm sorry, I love getting off topic, but new single or new EP, Osees show done, maybe tour. Is the next stage like a new album, perchance?
I would say so.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we want to definitely record during our winter break because most of us are off of like school and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I personally would love to crank out a record.
Oh yeah.
Record it ourselves this time, maybe. See what
Yeah.
happens. Um, that's my take. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Definitely.
You said it pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a fun challenge to take on recording a record by ourselves, which we've done personal recordings of albums and whatnot outside of Grocery Bag, but to bring that to the table this time is going to be a lot of fun. We've already started demoing some ideas, so
Yeah.
just getting it to the next level is going to be even more fun.
That's
Yeah.
so exciting. My favorite types of, I mean, it takes like a while to get used to self-recorded music and like self-produced and everything, but like Upchuck, self-titled record, the one with like their where she's like covered in blood and like she looks like she got like beat the shit out of. It's so self-recorded, but it's so beautiful and raw, Like it feels like you're at the show, and I love that so much. That's like the perfect aesthetic for an album, I think. It's like King Gizzard, where how they record their stuff with like all the and stuff, in the background.
Yeah.
That stuff is great.
Yeah.
I feel like our first record, we recorded it in a studio with our buddy, and like um he was really good at sort of orchestrating like the very little small things, which felt sort of forgiving, I guess, because I had never recorded in a professional studio before, but now I'm sort of interested in what we can do just on our own, um, with these next songs and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I'm
Fun.
excited.
And where do you think you could see yourself experimenting with on this next project?
I would love to get a synth in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A synth would be cool.
More perks, or maybe.
Percussion, yeah.
Yeah.
Bridging like a gap between like indie rock or dance and psych music could be
Yeah.
a fun
We
territory
were
to
just
tap
talking about
into.
this yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of our songs are very like fast. We're basically doing a workout the whole set.
Yeah.
So have some songs that kind of have more
Breathe.
groove and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be so much fun. I mean, first of all, synthesizers just like a whole nother element of fun and like ABBA-esque, but then like danceable. Like imagine how much fun that'd be going from like a fast-paced song and everyone's like pushing each other around the pit, then like slow dancing.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm personally like a super big fan of how oh boy, who does? I guess John, just like the way he incorporates the little synth stuff into like all the super fast shit and whatnot. Like that guy is fucking crazy. Like him playing the guitar, playing the piano, and then lighting like the incense on the end of the keyboard was like the craziest thing I'd ever seen.
His
I was
pedal
like,
work is crazy
his
too.
pedal work is crazy too. He's like
He's jumping
onto
so
two
much.
pedals at the same time. I don't know. I'm just excited to see how we can add some keys into the crazy flow.
Yeah.
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 John was so crazy when we saw him. We couldn't take it in the pit for that long, and we had to go get some water. And we came back, and he's jamming, and then all of a sudden, his string just snaps, and then he just gets on the ground and starts trying to fix it. And like the guitar tech is not helping him at all, and he's just like there on the ground, and they're jamming and whatever. And he eventually gets it, and he restrings it with a broken string. Like I don't even know how that was possible, but he did it, and it was crazy.
That is really crazy.
He is crazy for
Sounds
that.
like something you do.
Yeah, that sounds very Dwyer.
And then if you guys have like a more danceable record, does that mean you guys will be taking Disco Ball on tour?
Yeah, we'll put on the rider.
That'd be cool.
Disco Ball on the rider.
Yeah.
Not
That'd
that
be
we're
so
going
much fun.
full dance music, just
Yeah.
maybe a sprinkle of it,
Yeah,
but
Some interludes.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Add something tasteful to the whole record itself.
Mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah.
something funny.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there's nothing better than even like moshing or something like with a disco ball just to add to the irony of it all.
We should
Like
get,
it'd be so good.
Yeah,
some
although I love like the blow ups that like the crocodile that gives.
Send
Oh,
it to the
yeah.
crowd.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That gives like the dancey vibe for
Yeah.
sure. I don't know. What
Yeah.
else? What else should we put on there? We gotta
More
get some.
westerns.
We gotta get some tambo.
some more samples.
Yeah.
Yeah, samples would be fun.
Where I can help you out with something. If you need any violin work,
There we go.
There we go.
You should play in the new Giz like orchestra record.
I asked so I'm interviewing their bassist for their new record because he has like a solo project, and I asked if I could play guitar on stage for their show, and he didn't respond, but the guy I interviewed responded, and I thought that the King Giz dude owned the account. So because he responded to my first DM and he was like, "Oh, I'm so excited to meet you, can't wait." So I'm just praying that maybe some other band members see my DM and are like, you know what? Maybe we should tell Lucas and see if we can get on stage because that'd be so hype. Like that'd be so crazy.
That would be
Crazy.
insane. I just got to interview Cookie a couple weeks ago for Pi Pi, and like that guy is so fucking laid back, like so chill. Like I'm like on the interview just like shitting bricks. Like I don't even know. Like I just could not keep my cool because like I'm interviewing like one of my favorite bands in the world. It's just like he's way too calm and like I didn't know what to do like after I asked all my questions because like I was just freaking out. But yeah, you got fucking balls for asking if you could play guitar for them. Like mad props.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, it's for me, it's just the I sweat balls whenever you do in-person shit because that is so scary. Like after a show, especially, it is so scary. Like the band Mastodon, I interviewed Braun at his house, and that is so he's like 7 foot tall and like full of tattoos and he's got like ear piercings and he's like scary as shit. Like he's super nice. When you first meet him, I'm like sweating. And I was trying to get Cookie. I was talking to their management. I was like, maybe we can do 20 minutes with Lucas and 20 minutes with Cookie. And I guess he didn't want to do it. But I still got Lucas, which I will like completely take because that's still so hype.
That's great.
How was that interview?
It was good. I didn't think I was gonna do it because I was just gonna pawn it off to one of our blog directors, but they're like, "Wait, you actually like this guy's music? Why don't you do it?" I was like, "Nah, okay, fine." Like, no issue there. Um, But no, it was cool. I was sort of asking like kind of dumb questions. I was asking him why there was a microtonal guitar in the album art, like on the ground, and he was like, "Oh, actually, I don't know why. I probably should have thought about that one." But no, he's a chiller, great guy, great smile. I don't know. It was
Great
fun.
mustache.
Great mustache. Yeah. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
I will say my favorite questions are like the most dumb ones. Like Unknown Modal Orchestra. He was headlining I think Austin Psych Fest, I want to say, like last year, and I saw that lineup and I was like, you know what? I want to email them. I want to email the management just to see if something would be possible. And it turns out that he was totally willing to, be interviewed by me. And I remember we spent like I think the whole interview talking about pasta and food and like the best pie spots in Atlanta. So there was no music talk at all, but it was so much fun, And we still just talk about pie like once a month,
Oh,
That's great. That's great. I
which
feel like that just shows like that these people are more human than we think, I guess, and not just like insane performers.
yeah.
that's my favorite part, And if you guys come to Atlanta, I can take you to the pie shop you was talking about. So even more
Wow.
reason for you to, pull up.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Now we gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you gotta go.
Tour booked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Loved it.
we're gonna book a tour around the pie tour.
That could be the name too.
Let's go. Fuck
That'd
yeah.
be so fun. And do you think you guys would ever so like with Upchuck, right? Some of my favorite parts of the show was the fact that they would go from like punky, danceable, and then the music would slowly shift into this stoner rock heaviness with like slow and like loud and insane. Do you think you guys would ever venture into that territory with like stoner elements, perchance?
Yeah, I feel
I
like
would say so.
Record
Yeah.
number 4.
Yeah. One of our songs that we've just recently started to play live has sort of like a stonery kind of metal riff
Oh yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
And I think I could definitely see us going into more of that crazy like slower vibe that who does it? Like Pentagram, the Sword does it kind of. Um yeah, right now it's sort of just like but
Yeah.
I would definitely be down to go with like for sure. I think that's something we should definitely work on is like our set list dynamic, I
Yeah.
guess. The flow of our energy for sure.
It's just like this the whole
Yeah, we
Yeah.
try and stay like just at the top for
There's like
people are out of
30
breath.
minutes. Yeah,
two slower-ish songs, but then they get fast.
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's all because for OCs, right? They started out with like a crazy song from one of their older albums, and the whole entire time it was unforgiving. And then the last song, because we took a break from the pit, last song we're gonna go back in, and they play a song called Minotaur, which is like the slow, kind of saddish, happy song. And I mean, the most beautiful part was just moshing to that. And same with Mastodon when I got to see them. They played one of their most emotional songs last. And so like when you're like bawling your eyes out and then getting pushed around by this big fat guy, and then this like short little dude just pushes you again, like that makes it. That's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you guys had like that kind of experience? Like
Right.
I feel like I remember I saw Giz at Wide Awake Festival in May, and they took a break in the middle of like one of their metal songs, and then you just hear like Cab starting like the snare intro to Dragon, and like it's just like, oh, what the fuck is and you just like peek, and then everyone starts jumping, and yeah,
Yeah.
crazy stuff like that totally like makes like the set.
Yeah.
For sure. And then you were talking about the Sword and Pentagram. Did you guys get to see all those bands like for free?
If we asked to be guest listed for a certain show, we could have. I didn't go to this show. I mean,
That was a rule? Oh
I
my
don't
God, I did
know.
not know that.
Dare.
just yeah, you just had to email.
What the
whoever.
fuck?
You
I
could be
guess
on the
we
list.
could have, but
Yeah.
I didn't get to
We
see
also,
those
I don't
bands.
think, had much time to like hop all of the shows we were at.
Yeah, we were all pretty busy that weekend, regardless of our OC show. We got to go to I gotta go see like Meat Bodies and Fat Dog. I gotta go see Gang of Four.
Yeah.
Fucking Slift was great. It was all like a day show, like day festival thing at Far Out.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. Yeah, good stuff right there.
That's like the hardest part about those kind of festivals. I feel like would be trying to get from venue to venue because like I love as much as I love Slift, I feel like I only like maybe three of their songs, and I'd much rather go to like Boris or like a place to bury strangers because I'm like I need to I feel like that'd be so hard to like run from place to place.
No, it was tough. Even like I was trying to like hop from venue to venue, but it's just hard with parking and then making it on time. And I just have seen a lot of the bands on the lineup already, so I was like, I'm gonna go catch the ones that I haven't seen like at all.
And then here's a kind of weird question for you guys, right? As you guys are younger, right? Like the next generation. I sound like a old fart saying this, but like the next generation of music. If you guys were in control of the Grammys, right? You guys are the Grammy. What would it be like the group or whatever? The people that decide who wins. Who would be your winners for like best pop, best rock, and let's say best experimental of the year?
Ooh.
What was the last one?
Experimental.
I know Jack White's nominated for No Name.
Really?
For sure him. I don't know, I forgot the category. I think it's like rock or
Something.
rock performance maybe.
Oh.
For sure Jack White. And then pop category has like, heavy hitters like Chop Around. Uh
I think
Oh,
Apple literally won everything.
Billie Eilish, I know she's up
Billy
there.
would be cool.
I would give it to Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie X.
I would personally give it to Charlie.
Or who did we see at ACO?
Dare.
No.
Just kidding.
There.
Why am I blanking?
Gus Dapperton.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
would
She
be
didn't
really
release an
good.
album this year.
No, but like music wise, I guess.
We can't. I don't think you can win if you don't release music.
I thought she released something else.
No.
Okay, well we don't know.
Oh,
Dua
who would be
For
experimental?
Yeah,
Jack White, Charlie XCX.
I would put Sorix 80 for fucking experimental. That shit is so bizarre to me. Low key.
Yeah, I can't think of.
Tears for Fears released an album.
We should put the Snooper record for rock.
We should.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Do you listen to Snooper?
No, do I need to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need to listen
You
to
should
My
listen.
Snooper.
good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
From
I'll write
Nashville.
them down.
Howdy.
Super Snooper.
Get an
It's a
interview. with them.
wonderful record.
Yeah,
They're bringing Egg Punk back.
yeah.
That's great.
During like their shows too in the mosh pits. I'm
Yeah.
surprised how some of those last, honestly.
They're opening for Machine Girl on tour right now.
Yeah.
Machine Girl just came to Atlanta like a day ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, they're on tour with them.
Yeah, you just missed them. Unfortunately. Sorry.
And also being 14, it's a struggle because my mom is like on my ass about my grades, even though they're good. I mean, I have A's, but I have like one slight B, and she's been on my butt about it. And then she hates weekday concerts because we got home from the OC show at like 2 because I went with a senior and a freshman friend of mine, and we we were so like just our brains were so busted after the show we couldn't find the car, and we spent like an hour trying to walk around trying to find this car, and it was like right in front of the venue. We were just so dumb. And so my mom gave me like a big speech when I came home. So that's like the major issue with my like I want to go to so many shows, but they're on weekdays. And
Yeah.
they're, like I'm going to the King Giz show, and that's already like almost that's pushing it because it's like been not even a month since my last show. So
That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy you're only 14, like, and you're into all of this insane music. Or
Wow.
like, I didn't get into Giz. I was probably 16 or 17 when I got into Giz. I'm 21 now. When did you get in?
Probably like 15.
15,
I
15.
think I was in high school.
I saw Giz by accident.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't even know who they were.
Yeah, sure.
That's crazy.
2016.
Yeah.
So you're 14. Are you a freshman in high school?
yeah, I'll be 15 in like a month. But
Damn. So what was your break like? What was like your gateway like band? I guess.
Genesis, my 7th grade teacher,
Oh, fuck.
That's
So
Yeah,
crazy.
my seventh grade teacher like put me on Genesis, and he put me on these crazy jazz people that I ended up interviewing later. And I'll actually be interviewing Genesis's guitarist because I saw that show and it was insane. They played three 40-minute songs. So it was diabolical, and like you get tired standing for that long, but it was so much fun.
It sounds like some fish
Yeah.
kind of bullshit.
No, it was so much crazier and more experimental. Like, like Genesis songs, some of those are like sad and then crazy happy and then sad again. And it's like mood swings. It's so fun.
Yeah. Damn. That is, I'm really happy for you. Like, that's sick as fuck.
I
Respect.
appreciate it. Yeah, I mean it's fun because I get to be talking to cool people like you guys, and I get to go to shows for free. And I mean I'm like saving my family money. So
That's what I did for a long time.
That's great. Fuck yeah.
yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, I couldn't go to I'm so thankful, I couldn't go to all these shows um without this. Like I couldn't take my friends to shows. I would be missing out on so much stuff. So I mean, I really am thankful that whatever made me do this, I'm doing it. And I'm thankful that I get to be talking to you guys, and hopefully you guys will come to Atlanta. Like
Yes.
hot Atlanta.
Atlanta.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're getting to the end of our interview because I don't make any money from these interviews, and Zoom is annoying with their limits, but it's just like the easiest platform to use. So we're gonna start our goodbyes. Thank you so much for joining me. It has been awesome speaking to you guys.
You.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Legendary interviewer.
Thank you. You too, dude. I mean, I need to find some of your stuff. I'm gonna shoot you guys a DM tonight because I'm gonna do like a post about this. And then you gotta send me your interview stuff because I mean that is
Yeah.
like crazy.
For sure. Sounds good.
And then if I'm ever in Austin, we gotta do something. And if you need violin, I am state ranked. So why did my thing just zoom in? Whoa.
Zoom.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Watch
Well,
it.
yeah. Anyways, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Murray. And y'all have a good day.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace out, dude.
Peace. You
Cheers.
too.
Peace out.